What's up guys, Bionic here coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to talk about Ninja. Yes, almost 1 month later, I'm still tweaking my Ninja on my account. And no, he's not a Vault Guardian. I think he's absolutely amazing. I tried him out for a 3-man FK25 team, which worked. I tried him out for the Batman Forever comp on the Ultra Nightmare Clan boss, which worked. But more recently, I've been tuning him for 2 bosses in the Hard Doom Tower. And I want to share the final build that I've been able to come up with to beat the last boss of the Hard Doom Tower in a very fast time, with on top of that accessible champions such as fusions, freebies, and login champions only. So all of that said, let's get right to it. So let's first start with a quick recap of the clan boss build that I did with the Ninja so far, which is the one that you see right here on the Void Affinity Ultra Nightmare. All I did in here was to replace my Krila Witch Arm with a Ninja. Great champion by himself, probably the highest damage I've ever been able to get on a clan boss run with a single champion, but I have since moved away from that because I feel that you're suffering a little bit in general, whereas if you use other champions such as Krila or Farok in the Fat, I get better damage outputs in general. Okay, so in this case, Fane is becoming the stun target, and that's a problem. I don't want Fane to be the stun target. I would rather have the lead champion, which is either Krila or Farok in the Fat. I showcased this build not too long ago with Deadwood Jedi, so if you guys want to see the stats, it was a reflex set. I suggest you go to this video right here, posted about a month ago, and I do go over the stats that I use for specifically that run. So I'm not going to say that it doesn't work. I'm just going to say that on my account, overall, I have a little bit better. Therefore, I will not keep using Ninja with this build. As for the FK25 3-man team, this is also something that I only briefly use, and then I decided to move away from that because I have a 1 minute and 13-second team. Of course, with 3 champions, you could do food at the same time, but to be honest, I still don't think it's exactly worth it, as I would prefer to like speed farm the FK25 as I'm looking for gear. It also didn't have a very high success rate, but anyway, I did showcase that build. If you guys want to go check it out, it's also on my channel. That was posted about 2 days later, and this is overall the team. So I had Archmage, Allure, very fast Allure, and Ninja with roughly the same gear as the clan boss build that we showcased, minus a little bit of speed. All right, so I can show you here real quick the total stats that we had on our Ninja, which I believe was overall about 20 speed less, maybe roughly the same amount of attack, crit rate, and crit damage, just the right amount of accuracy overall. So again, Ninja really impressive for this, but here's where I think he really shines. Number 1, against the Griffin with the team that we just showcased 2 days ago. Literally, the YouTube video is playing in the background right now, but overall, I think he's absolutely amazing for this. The best part is that we are using a very accessible team. Fusion of Yorndig, Bazaar champion Drexstar, login champion Sal the Drakes, Fusion Krila, and then the free-to-play champion Ninja himself. Okay, so absolutely amazing. I was since able to get a slightly faster time in terms of turns, not exactly time, right? So it's still about 2 minutes, but here's a screenshot of what I was able to do after that build video. So 51 turns overall, certainly not enough to be a world record here of any kind, but for this kind of team, I think it's absolutely amazing. But now finally, here's the other boss where he's able to absolutely destroy, and that is Iragoth. And like I explained in the beginning, we have another accessible team. What I mean by that is a login champion Sal the Drakes, a fusion of Iron Brago, the fusion of Brogni, the Bazaar champion Drexstar, and then the free-to-play or the free champion himself, Ninja. So absolutely amazing. We have all the skills done on all these champions except Drexstar. We have a relentless set on Sal the Drakes, a relentless set on Ninja now, no reflex. We have Stalwart on Iron Brago, that is for my old clan boss build. Then we have a shield set on Brogni, and we have a lifesteal set on Drexstar himself. Drexstar is also used against some of the other bosses, such as the Frost Spider as well, so he has to have high resistance but also high accuracy. In this case, we're putting Brogni in the lead. I did try with Drexstar in the lead, but I think that you need to push well above 360 resistance to make this a lot easier on yourself. If you also want to optimize customize this team, I would suggest you try and get speed above 250 for each of these champions. You might also want to make Iron Brago the fastest of the team so that you can get the increased defense buff before you have the AoEs of Sal the Drake and Drexstar, so you deal a little bit more damage. You also need to get lucky with the RNG of the skills, where Iron Brago is going to walk into the boss fight and have his AoE decrease attack good to go. You also need to not get the cooldown blocked by the boss himself, right? So again, there's a lot of RNG. It's not perfect for the time being. 10% success rate, like I said, but I don't care. Okay, for the time being, it's just, it works and it's a accessible team. That's all I wanted to showcase. So anyway, this is it. The waves are pretty easy. Now we're on the boss and we're going to slowly but surely HP burn this guy to death, right? That is what you really want. So let's fast forward here a little bit to the end to kind of show what it looks like. We do lose Ninja quite a bit, but so as long as Sal the Drakes in high resistance can bring him back up, you're still good to go. All right, of course, like lifesteal would be perhaps a way to go on Ninja as well, but I feel like the Relentless is what makes this possible when you get a good amount of procs. And since we have the passive healing from Sal the Drakes, I don't think that it's exactly needed to have the life steal on that champion. All right, so we're just about done in 3 minutes and 15. We're going on 19. See right there, he buffed up, he ate the priest, but we're gonna get lucky there with the final proc and the hit on Brogny's shield. So there you have it, 3 minutes and 19 seconds, 101 turn. My best team is 81, so like I said, not exactly my go-to build, but at least it's a working model for you guys. Now let's go check out the final build of my Ninja. But let's first start with the other champions because it's more about the team than just Ninja. So here's the quick overview of my Drexstar Blood Twin. Total stats in a lifesteal set, almost 5,000 defense, 226 speed. Like I said, above 250 would be great. Resistance 322 plus the 60 from the aura of Brogny. Accuracy may be a little bit low, but I think I can glyph this for a little bit more. No skills done on this guy. And then for the Masteries, we do have Giant Slayer for the tier 6, which is probably one of the most important. Also in the support here, we do have Master Hexer and Sniper. Next one, let's do Brogny. We'll come back to Ninja after. He's in a shield set. He's built for my tag arena. I know he can work for the clan boss, but that's not how I currently use him. I might go back to that or try that eventually. Maybe a little bit slow for this specific team of Irgoth. Resistance is too high for this, but again, it's for the tag arena. Accuracy could be a little bit better. I think that would help. All the skills are done on this guy, and then I think the Masteries was a beginning of a clan boss or something with Giant Slayers. So anyway, I might revise this here as well. Up next, let's do our Sal of the Drakes. Absolutely amazing champion, still in Relentless gear, high resistance, high accuracy. I gave her 404. I really want her to not be controlled and be able to do her revive. She also has the plus 60 from the aura of Brogny. 208 speed could be a little bit better. 4,000 attack is pretty decent. Then we have all the skills done, and for the Masteries, we do have War Master on her now into the defense tree. Then let's do our Iron Brago, which I kind of tweaked for this. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted him to deal even more damage, so he's currently too slow for the clan boss build that I was doing before. Only has 5,000 defense. He used to have 6,000 crit rate, crit damage. You do want to try and push this up as much as possible. Resistance, accuracy, kind of okay-ish. The skills are all done on this guy. Then for the Masteries, we do have War Master for the tier 6 into the support tree. And now, finally, my Ninja. So he is still in the same gear that I used for Griffin, right? So it works for the Griffin and it works for this. You want to have high resistance, you want to have high accuracy. Relentless gear, 213 speed is okay. More crit rate, more crit damage would be great. More attack would be great, but I don't believe that's the priority in this type of build. All of his skills are also done. And then for the Masteries, we have War Master for the tier 6 into the counter attack here for the defense tree. So overall, there you have it, guys. My final team for the accessible one for the Irgoth, floor 120 on the hard Doom Tower. The final build of my Ninja. Do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.